It happens slowly, so slowly that you don't even notice at first. One day you feel a little unsteady, a little weaker. You tell yourself, oh, it's just age, it's normal. And then one day you realize the stairs feel steeper, the chair feels lower. Getting up, walking, moving, it's not as easy as it used to be. Your legs just don't feel the same. What if I told you that this is not just aging? That what's happening to your legs is a silent crisis that no one talks about? And that if you don't take action now, it could cost you your independence. The good news? You can fight this. You can keep your legs strong. And it starts with what's on your plate. Today, we'll reveal the 3 most important foods you must eat to keep your legs strong and healthy, so you can keep moving, keep living, and keep your independence for years to come. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, you need to hear this. Let's talk about the foods that can help keep your legs strong and your body moving, no matter your age. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me keep sharing these valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Let's get started. Imagine this. You're sitting at home, feeling fine. You go about your day doing what you always do. But over time, something changes. So slowly, you hardly notice. You don't jump out of your chair as quickly as you used to. Climbing stairs feels like a little more effort. And after a short walk, your legs feel tired. You tell yourself, it's just age. This is normal. But what if I told you this isn't just about aging? What if I told you there's a name for this, and if you ignore it, things will only get worse? This is called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass as we age. Most people don't know this, but by the time you turn 40, you start losing muscle, about 3 to 5% per decade. After 60, that loss speeds up. Even more if you don't take action. By the time you reach your 70s or 80s, you could have lost up to 30 to 50% of your muscle mass. And your legs? They are the first to go. Ever wonder why it's your legs that feel weak first? Here's why. Your legs contain some of the biggest, most powerful muscles in your body, but they also require the most energy and effort to maintain. And if you're not using them enough, your body starts to let them go first. Think about it. Modern life makes it easier than ever to sit for hours. The less you move, the more your muscles shrink. This is why even a few weeks of inactivity can cause significant muscle loss. And here's the scary part. Once your leg muscles start to weaken, it sets off a dangerous cycle. Your legs weaken, you move less, they weaken more. Soon, walking to the store feels exhausting. You start avoiding stairs, you lose your balance more often, and before you know it, you're at higher risk for falls, fractures, and even losing your independence. One fall can change everything. Research shows that 1 in 5 seniors who break a hip never walk independently again. And the worst part? This muscle loss was preventable. But movement isn't the only problem. As you age, your hormones, the ones responsible for keeping your muscles strong, start to decline. And on top of that, most people over 60 aren't eating enough of the right nutrients to support their muscles. If your breakfast looks something like this, you might not be giving your muscles what they need to stay strong. Protein, omega-3s, and key vitamins matter more now than ever. Here's the truth. You are not powerless. You don't have to accept muscle loss as part of aging. Science has shown that the right nutrition and simple lifestyle changes can slow down, stop, and even reverse this process. So what can you do today to keep your legs strong? It starts with what's on your plate. Stick with me, because in the next section, I'm revealing the 3 most important foods you must eat to fight muscle loss, keep your legs strong, and maintain your independence. Let's get into it. If you're over 60, this one nutrient could make the difference between walking confidently into your 80s or struggling with weak, unsteady legs far sooner than you should. Yet, most seniors don't get enough of it. And that's protein. Why is protein so important? Because it's the building block of your muscles. And as we just discussed, after 60, your body starts breaking down muscle at a faster rate than ever before. If you're not getting enough protein, your body has nothing to rebuild with. Think of your muscles like a brick wall. Over time, the bricks start crumbling. Protein is what helps you replace those bricks and keep the wall strong. But without enough of it, that wall gets weaker and weaker, until one day it just isn't strong enough to support you. Here's the shocking truth. Over 50% of older adults are not eating enough protein. And for those over 70, it's even worse. Think about what you had for breakfast. Was it just toast? A little fruit? Maybe a cup of coffee? That's a huge problem because most people start their day with almost no protein. And without enough protein, your body doesn't just take it from nowhere. It starts stealing it from your muscles. This leads to weak legs, slower recovery from injuries, and a much higher risk of falls. Alright, so let's break this down. How much protein do you actually need? It's more than you think. The official recommendation is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But guess what? That's the minimum to survive. If you want to keep your legs strong and maintain muscle, research suggests you should aim for 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram, especially if you're active. That means if you weigh 150 pounds, you should be eating 90 to 100 grams of protein per day. But most seniors are barely getting half that. Alright, so where should you get your protein from? Not all protein is created equal. You want high-quality, muscle-building protein, the kind your body can absorb and use effectively. Here are the best sources for seniors. First up, eggs. These little powerhouses are one of the best sources of protein you can eat. They contain all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to grow and repair. And here's the best part. They're cheap, easy to cook, and incredibly nutritious. Even 1 or 2 eggs a day can make a difference. Next, lean meats like chicken and turkey. These are high in protein and low in fat, making them perfect for keeping your muscles strong without unnecessary calories. And if you don't eat meat, no problem. Lentils, beans, and tofu are fantastic sources of plant-based protein. Just make sure you eat a variety to get all the essential amino acids. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it. I need more protein, but how do I actually eat enough every day? Let me break it down. Breakfast: scrambled eggs with spinach and cheese. Lunch: grilled chicken salad with quinoa. Snack: Greek yogurt with almonds. Dinner: grilled lean meat with roasted vegetables. By spreading your protein intake throughout the day, you maximize muscle repair and keep your legs strong for the long run. For centuries, people who lived near the sea thrived on fresh fish. Their joints stayed flexible, their hearts stayed strong, and their bodies remained active well into old age. But today, most people don't eat enough of the one nutrient that kept them moving effortlessly: omega-3 fatty acids. If your legs feel weak, if your knees feel stiff, if every movement feels harder than it should, you might be missing this essential nutrient. And without it, your muscles, joints, and nerves slowly start to break down. So what exactly are omega-3s? They're a type of healthy fat that your body can't make on its own, which means you have to get them from your diet. And if you don't, your body, especially your muscles and joints, pay the price. You see, omega-3s do something incredible. They reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and protect your muscles from age-related decline. This means less pain, better movement, and stronger legs well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You might be wondering, how do omega-3s actually help your legs stay strong? Well, researchers have proven their benefits in multiple studies. In one study, older adults who took omega-3 supplements gained more muscle mass and strength compared to those who didn't. Why? Because omega-3s improve protein synthesis, which is your body's ability to build and maintain muscle. That means the more omega-3s you get, the easier it is for your muscles to stay strong and recover from exercise. Without enough, your body struggles to repair itself, and your legs get weaker, faster. Alright, so now you know why omega-3s are essential, but where can you actually get them? The best sources are whole foods, and here are the top choices you should be eating every week. Number 1 on the list, fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are packed with DHA and EPA, the 2 most powerful forms of omega-3s. Just 2 servings per week can make a huge difference. For the highest quality, choose wild-caught fish over farmed whenever possible. It has more nutrients and fewer harmful additives. Next up, walnuts. These are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3s and are great for your brain, muscles, and joints. Try adding a handful to your breakfast or salads. And don't underestimate these tiny seeds. Flax seeds and chia seeds are loaded with ALA omega-3s, a plant-based form that still offers serious benefits for your muscles. If you're not eating enough fish, a good omega-3 supplement is a great backup plan. Look for one with at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined for maximum benefit. Breakfast: oatmeal with flax seeds and walnuts. Lunch: grilled salmon with quinoa and vegetables. Snack: chia seed pudding or a handful of walnuts. Dinner: sardines on whole grain toast or a salmon salad. By making small changes like swapping out processed snacks for walnuts or adding fish to your meals just twice a week, you're giving your body the nutrients it needs to keep your legs strong and pain-free. It happens so slowly, you don't even notice. One day your legs feel a little weak. Stairs feel harder. Getting out of a chair takes more effort. And then, one morning, you lose your balance. A simple fall that could change your life forever. The reason? It's not just old age. It's something far more dangerous. A silent deficiency stealing your strength, your mobility, and even your independence. Nearly 50% of older adults are deficient in vitamin D and calcium, two nutrients that are absolutely critical for keeping your bones and muscles strong. Without them, your legs don't just get weaker, they become fragile, prone to fractures, and unable to support you. Your bones and muscles work together to keep you moving, but they rely on two key nutrients: vitamin D and calcium. Calcium is the building block of your bones. Without enough, your bones become brittle, increasing your risk of fractures. Vitamin D is the key that unlocks the power of calcium. Without vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium properly, no matter how much you consume. By the time you reach 60, your body's ability to absorb calcium drops dramatically. If you don't get enough vitamin D and calcium, your bones begin to break down faster than they rebuild. That's why falls become more dangerous as you age. Most people think of vitamin D and calcium as bone vitamins, but here's what they don't tell you. They are also critical for your muscles. Multiple studies have found that low vitamin D levels lead to muscle weakness, poor balance, and increased fall risk. Why? Because vitamin D is essential for muscle contraction and nerve function. Without it, your legs literally can't function at full strength. That's why people with low vitamin D and calcium don't just experience bone fractures, they also suffer from muscle loss, pain, and even difficulty walking. But the good news? You can fix this, starting today. So where can you actually get vitamin D and calcium? Let's start with the best natural food sources that will keep your legs strong. 1. Dairy products. One of the easiest ways to get calcium is through dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese. Just one glass of milk gives you 300 milligrams of calcium, nearly a third of your daily needs. 2. Leafy greens. If you're lactose intolerant, don't worry. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and collard greens are fantastic sources of calcium. Add them to salads, omelets, or smoothies for a natural boost. 3. Fatty fish. Here's a bonus. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines don't just provide omega-3s, they're also packed with vitamin D. Just one serving gives you more than half your daily needs. 4. Eggs. Eggs are one of the few natural sources of vitamin D outside of fish. Eat the whole egg. The vitamin D is in the yolk. 5. Fortified foods. Many products like cereal, orange juice, and almond milk are fortified with vitamin D and calcium. Check the labels and choose fortified options to get an extra boost. 6. Vitamin D supplements. If you live in a place with long winters or don't get enough sunlight, a vitamin D supplement might be necessary. Experts recommend 800 to 2,000 IU per day for older adults. Breakfast: scrambled eggs with spinach and a glass of fortified orange juice. Lunch: grilled salmon with kale and quinoa. Snack: yogurt with almonds and chia seeds. Dinner: stir-fried tofu with collard greens and brown rice. With just a few simple tweaks, you can easily get the vitamin D and calcium your body needs. And the best part? These foods don't just strengthen your bones. They help keep your legs powerful, pain-free, and ready to move. You've heard the phrase, use it or lose it. But when it comes to your legs, this is more than just a saying. It's a life or death truth. Even if you're eating the right foods, if you're not moving your legs, your muscles will shrink, your bones will weaken, and your risk of falling will skyrocket. It's called sarcopenia, the loss of muscle as we age, and it starts as early as your 50s. But here's the good news. You can fight back. And you don't need a gym. You don't need heavy weights. You just need a simple movement routine paired with the right nutrition to keep your legs strong, steady, and stable. All right, my friends, let's talk movement. No matter your fitness level, these exercises are simple, effective, and most importantly, safe. Let's start with the basics. 1. Sit to stand. If you can only do one exercise, let it be this one. Why? Because every time you get out of a chair, you're using the same muscles needed to walk, climb stairs, and prevent falls. Here's how to do it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lean slightly forward and push through your heels to stand up, using your legs, not your hands. Slowly sit back down. Repeat this 10 times every morning. If it's too easy, try it without the chair. This one simple movement trains your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, the powerhouse muscles that keep you moving. 2. Heel and toe raises. Now let's talk about balance. Weak legs aren't just about strength, they're about stability. And one of the best ways to improve stability is heel and toe raises. This strengthens your calves and ankle muscles, which are critical for balance. Hold onto a counter or chair. Lift onto your toes and hold for 2 seconds. Slowly lower, then lift your toes and balance on your heels. Do this 10 to 15 times daily. Stronger ankles, stronger balance, less risk of falling. 3. Side leg raises. Now let's strengthen the outer thighs and hips. These muscles keep you steady when walking. If they're weak, you'll wobble, and wobbling leads to falls. So let's train them. Here's how. Stand tall. Hold onto a chair for balance. Lift one leg out to the side, keeping your toes forward. Slowly lower it back down. Do 10 reps per leg. This strengthens the hips and outer thighs, giving you more control over your movements. 4. Seated marching. If standing exercises are tough for you, start seated. Seated marching improves circulation, strengthens your thighs, and even wakes up your core muscles. Here's how. Sit tall in a chair. Lift one knee up like you're marching. Lower it down, then switch legs. Repeat 10 times per leg. Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference. This combination, movement plus nutrition, is the secret to keeping your legs strong for life. Growing older doesn't mean growing weaker, but here's the truth. Your daily habits will decide whether your legs stay strong or fade away. The good news, you don't need a radical lifestyle change. Small, consistent actions done daily can keep your legs strong, your balance steady, and your body energized. So let's talk about the little things that make a big difference. First up, hydration. Most seniors don't drink enough water, and that's a huge problem. Dehydration makes your muscles weak, stiffens your joints, and even causes dizziness, leading to more falls. Here's what you can do. Drink at least 6 to 8 cups of water daily. If plain water is boring, try herbal teas or flavored water with lemon. Start your day with a glass of water. Your body dehydrates overnight. Replenish it first thing in the morning. Carry a water bottle. Make it easy to sip throughout the day. It sounds simple, but staying hydrated keeps your muscles and joints working properly. Now let's talk about movement, not exercise, but everyday movement. The average person sits for over 9 hours a day, and the more you sit, the weaker your legs get. The solution? Move every hour, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Try these simple tricks. 1. The 60-minute rule. Stand up every hour, even if it's just for 1 to 2 minutes. Stretch your legs, walk around the room, or march in place. Set a timer on your phone as a reminder. 2. Active commercial breaks. Every time a commercial comes on, do 10 leg lifts or toe raises. Over a 2-hour show, that adds up to dozens of mini exercises. 3. Walk while talking. Instead of sitting during phone calls, walk around your house. Even a few extra steps keep your circulation moving. The key isn't big workouts, it's finding small ways to stay active all day long. Did you know poor sleep weakens your muscles? When you don't sleep enough, your body produces more stress hormones and less growth hormone, the one responsible for muscle repair. How to improve sleep for stronger legs. Go to bed at the same time every night. A routine trains your body for deep sleep. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. It stays in your system longer than you think. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. A good sleep environment makes all the difference. One of the biggest causes of leg pain and balance problems? Bad shoes. Wearing the wrong footwear can weaken your posture, strain your muscles, and increase your risk of falling. Choosing the right shoes. Arch support matters. Avoid flat shoes or slippers with no cushioning. Get non-slip soles. Reduces fall risk, especially indoors. Replace old shoes. Worn-out sneakers don't support your legs properly. A simple shoe change can reduce leg fatigue and improve balance. Loneliness isn't just bad for your mind, it's bad for your body. Studies show that socially active seniors stay physically active longer. Ways to stay social and active. Join a walking group. Exercise is more fun with friends. Take a dance or yoga class. Movement plus socializing, double benefits. Call a friend and take a stroll together. Connection keeps you moving. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through life, support your independence, and keep you moving. But only if you take care of them. By adding the right foods, staying hydrated, moving daily, and making small lifestyle changes, you're giving your legs the strength they need to support you for years to come. So here's your challenge. Pick one habit and start today. Just one. Maybe it's adding more protein to your meals. Maybe it's standing up every hour. Small steps lead to big results. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on staying strong, independent, and active as you age. Remember, your legs fade first, but you have the power to keep them strong. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.